There's a moment after betrayal when everything goes quiet. Not peaceful quiet, but the kind where your mind is loud and your heart feels empty at the same time. You sit there, staring at nothing, and one question keeps coming back. Why? Why did she do this after everything you gave? You weren't perfect, but you were real. You showed up. You cared. You stayed. And still, she chose to walk away in the worst way possible. A man who gets betrayed in love doesn't just feel pain. He feels replaced. Like everything he built emotionally meant nothing. And that thought, that one thought, can destroy your confidence if you let it.
But Dale Carnegie says, when we hate our enemies, we are giving them power over us. And right now, you might not call her an enemy, but the truth is, she still has power over your emotions. She's not even here, yet she controls your thoughts, your mood, your sleep. That's not love anymore. That's attachment mixed with pain. Let me tell you something you probably don't want to hear. You're not hurting because she left. You're hurting because you're still holding on to who you thought she was. The version of her in your mind is not the reality you experienced. Reality betrayed you. Illusion is what you miss. And that's where healing begins. When you separate truth from imagination.
Dale Carnegie says, develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. Right now, you're standing on one of those stones. It doesn't feel like progress. It feels like falling. But this is where most men either break or transform. So what's the way forward? First, stop chasing closure. You want answers. You want her to explain. You want one last conversation that will make everything make sense. But closure doesn't come from her. It comes from your decision to stop asking questions that have no honest answers. Sometimes people betray you because they lack depth, not because you lacked value. Second, take your power back. Right now, your energy is focused on her, what she's doing, who she's with, what went wrong. Shift that focus. Because every minute you spend thinking about her is a minute you're not rebuilding yourself. And rebuilding is your real revenge. Not proving her wrong, but proving to yourself that you were never weak.
Third, respect your own pain. Don't numb it with distractions. Don't pretend you're fine. A betrayed heart needs time, not denial. But there's a difference between feeling pain and living in it. Feel it fully, then slowly start stepping out of it. And here's something most people won't tell you. Betrayal didn't just show you her truth. It revealed your blind spots. Maybe you ignored red flags. Maybe you gave too much too soon. Maybe you built your world around her. That's not weakness, but it is a lesson. And if you learn from it, this pain becomes valuable. Dale Carnegie says, our fatigue is often caused not by work, but by worry, frustration, and resentment. Look at yourself right now. You're exhausted, not because of what happened, but because you keep reliving it. Let it go, little by little. Not in one day, but one decision at a time. Wake up, even when you don't feel like it. Show up for yourself, even when it's hard. Build discipline when motivation is gone. Because this is where real strength is built. Not in comfort, but in heartbreak. One day, you'll meet someone who doesn't confuse you, who doesn't betray you, who doesn't make you question your worth. But that only happens if you don't lose yourself right now. So don't let this betrayal turn your heart cold. Let it make your standards stronger. Let it make your mindset sharper. Let it make you a man who knows his value and never settles for less again. Because the truth is, she didn't break you. She revealed the version of you that now has a chance to become unstoppable.
And listen carefully. This part matters the most. Right now, you're trying to understand the past, but your life is waiting in the present. You keep replaying moments, conversations, memories that once felt special. But memories are not evidence of truth. They are just emotional snapshots, not the full story. You don't miss her. You miss how you felt with her. You miss the version of yourself who believed everything was real. And that's why it hurts so deeply. Because it feels like you lost a part of yourself.
But here's the shift. You didn't lose yourself. You just forgot who you were outside of that relationship. So instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Start asking, what is this trying to teach me? Because pain, when understood correctly, becomes direction. It starts guiding you towards better choices, stronger boundaries, and deeper self-respect. And let's be honest, if she hadn't left, you might have stayed in something that was slowly breaking you anyway. Sometimes, the exit you didn't choose is the rescue you didn't realize you needed. This is your turning point. Not because everything is okay, but because now you see things clearly. No illusions, no emotional dependency, no blind trust. Just truth. And truth is powerful. From here on, build a life that doesn't depend on anyone's presence. Find peace in your own company. Become someone who doesn't beg for love, but attracts it naturally. Because when a man stops chasing validation, he becomes dangerous in the best way possible. Focused, grounded, unshaken. And one day, you'll look back at this moment, not with pain, but with respect. Because this was the moment you stopped being naive and started becoming wise. So take a deep breath, not to forget what happened, but to accept it, to grow from it, and to move forward stronger than ever before.